Well, hi, it's Crystal back to bring you another video with a few tips and tricks for the home baker. Today we're making hamburger buns. So the first thing we need to do is set up our makeshift proofer. We have an electric range. I set it to the lowest possible temperature, stick a very small pot of water in the oven while it's preheating to kind of give it a nice moist environment for our bread to proof in. I find that really helps get a consistent proof when I'm making my bread and buns. Then once we have that set, we are ready to start to proof. We turn the oven off when we proof. Okay, let's go. So this does take a bit of time, but in the COVIDs, what do we have but time? I like being able to just stand there for 20 to 30 minutes. I can do something else for an hour. Doing school with the kids, take the dog out, or do a load of laundry, and then it's another 10 minutes of stuff. It's worth it. Starting with our yeast, we're going to bloom it. When we've got that done, oh, look at that, easy peasy. Now I've got my yeast. That's going to have some fun foaming up. Now I'm going to go and scald the milk. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this milk here and I'm going to put it in the microwave about 1.5 to 2 minutes, depending on your microwave. We have scalded milk. Scalded milk? Scalded milk. What I'm going to do with this milk is I'm going to use it to melt the butter. Just melt the butter. I'm going to put the sugar in there too, and our little bit of salt. We basically just need this to kind of cool down a bit. We don't want to hurt the yeast. Look, it's nice and foamy, guys. Do you see it? Look at it. It smells delicious. Like a brewery in here. I'm going to just transfer the milk and butter and sugar and salt into the mixer bowl. So now I'm going to just stir this around and make sure that I've got the sugar and the salt dissolving. Still really hot. We're going to let this cool down. We are cooled down now. We're going to go ahead and combine the yeast. Alright, we're going to just gently stir in our foam. Add half of the flour and beat vigorously with our stand mixer or wooden spoon. Don't forget the shield, guys. Just like that. And just let it go and mix in a bit. Hydrate what's there, and then we'll add the rest of the flour until it gets satiny and elastic. Shouldn't take too long. It's definitely under 8 minutes when you're doing it by the stand mixer. I mean, if you don't have a stand mixer by now, I'm sorry. Sorry for you. Especially during the COVIDs. Now's as good as time as any. Let's get that flour in there. Let the machine do the hard work. I'm going to call that dough at this point. Boop. Grease the bowl. So I have a bit of canola oil. Paint my bowl. I'm also just brushing the top of the dough with my oil, just lightly. There we go. I've got my cling wrap, saran wrap, clear plastic wrap. Anyway, we're going to pop this then into my fake faux proofer. Leave it in for an hour. Come back and see what we've got. Do you see that? Do you see? Oh my goodness. Do you see that? Okay. We're going to punch down. And get that air out. Flour my surface into 2 balls. And we'll be back in just a few minutes, most likely 10, and we'll be able to shape them. Okay, we've let our dough rest. Now we're going to go ahead and shape our dough. And the less you work with the dough, the better, of course. All right, we're gonna brush those with butter, put a layer of plastic wrap on and a tea towel and let them do their thing. All right, I'm just gonna brush the tops with melted butter. Nice barbecued hamburger for Father's Day weekend with a fresh bun. Just think about it. Covered into our faux proofer. And we'll be back in about an hour and we'll be able to cook those off. Boop. We have finished the buns. They look so good. I am telling you. Look at that. Now you want to brush these nice. That's so good. That looks so good right now. The smell. Oh, and the sound. The butter is hitting that tray and sizzling. It is so hot, but so delicious, guys. Like I knew what I was doing. Aren't they good looking?